What up, dude? What's going on, man? What's going on, everybody? Y'all in the comments deep. What is going on? It's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Let me get my chair right. Let me make sure this camera right. Let me get this. Can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me get this. Let me make sure I'm good. Let me get a little bit closer, just in case. I'm about to spit some stuff on this microphone this Tuesday. It is a Tuesday. Y'all in the comments turned up. I like it. Matt knows nothing. Hola. Riz B, what up, though? Tyree Ross, what up, though? My man Lucas in the building, what up, though? D2 say I'm his favorite Panthers YouTube. Bro, come on, man. Y'all know y'all gonna make me blush giving me all these compliments. You may not even see it. You know what I'm saying? If I blush. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the love. Riz B said he ready for Thursday to see how we stack up. You heard me? Seaver's in the building, what up, though? Duke Hurd, what up? Chad S in this thing, countdown, yo, what up, though? Tim Estes, what up? Duke. Chad S said, I think the Panthers is going to kill it in the playoffs this year. Give me a hell. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Will Greer was still down the wide receiver. Word all in this thing. What up, though? Curtis Harris, what up, though? Duke Hurd said in the Stone Cold voice. What's going on with y'all, man? It's Tuesday. Y'all turned up, man. I'm turned up, too. It's not quite home day, but it's a turned up Tuesday, man. I say we got to get me pumped up. I'm getting pumped up. You know what I'm saying? I got some. I'm not sponsored by Sprite, so I'm not gonna get into too big of a shout out. But I got me some Sprite. I got me a cold one on deck for following that. But we got some stuff to talk about, man. The Panthers dropped the bomb on us today. Jay Hudge in this thing. What up, though? The Panthers dropped the bomb on us. What up, Adrian? Checking in. The Panthers dropped the bomb on us today, man. They dropped the depth chart out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They had a little light, low-key practice earlier today, you know what I'm saying, getting ready for traveling and whatnot. Then, boom, they just dropped the depth chart on us. Like, dang, yo, like, it was some things that made you go, A couple things that made you go, You know what I'm saying? And it had a song go, things that make you go, You know what I'm saying? Things that make you go, You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about that depth chart. And I know this is a Panthers channel. This is a Panthers channel, of course. But we got to look at the rest of the division, and especially when it comes to the Saints. Because whenever I see the Saints franchise in turmoil, in shambles, in flames, it's a lovely day for me. And my cousin Evan checking in. What's up, bro? He a Saints fan. He ain't going to like what I got to say about the Saints. Because we finna clown them boys tonight. We're about to clown them boys tonight. You know what I'm saying? This is not a Saints stand channel. This is a Panthers stand channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and I mean the NFL dropped these rules too. You know how they do too. They dropped a little bomb also ahead of the games, talking about taunting and all that. You know what I'm saying? This has been just a rule week. You know what I'm saying? The NBA dropped all these rules about flopping and offensive fouling and jumping into defenders and stuff. And the NFL want to come and drop these little rules about taunting. So we got to talk about that too. You know what I'm saying? So we got a couple things on the docket, and obviously there's all kinds of things that pop up. You guys ask questions. You can just drop questions in there. You know we got to get in these comments. So you guys make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you have not. If you are new to the channel, I am Aaron Duncan. This is the Dunk on Demand show. Every Tuesday, 7:30-ish. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I be getting stuck in traffic and stuff. So I ain't going to say 7:30 sharp or whatnot. But 7:30-ish, we go live. We talk about things that's happening this week in the NFL. And we go back and forth in the comments, man. We go back and forth in the comments. And so today is another day. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. NFL content, Panthers content. I'm about the people. I get you guys comments. We talk about what's going on with this team. I love to get the pulse of the people. I am a man of the people. So, man, you guys make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you have not. I really appreciate that. We got some things on the docket. Andy Clark checking in. I knew me talking about the Saints on the headline. Once you saw that notification come across, you was gonna tap in, and then you just the one I was looking for. I'm glad you're here today. Said the Saints gonna survive. Who that? You just the one I was looking for. Just the one I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Lucas said you're a little too positive when the Saints current starting QB can't get through them bags. Now that bag video was all-time Jameis Jameis going Jameis. You know what I'm saying? Like literally everything Jameis Winston does to me is funny. Like he's one of the dudes that he doesn't even have to try to be funny. It's just his demeanor, his personality, just everything he does. Everything about Jameis is just hilarious to me. Like I don't know what it is. Everything about Jameis is just hilarious to me, man. But we're gonna talk about the Saints a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I do have a video. I'm gonna try to collab with some other NFC South YouTubers just to check in, see how they're feeling about their teams. Of course, I got some connects on the Bucks, and the Saints and the Falcons. I'm trying to reach out, get some stuff in there, obviously. So we're gonna do that. David Collins said he gave me a thumbs up. Quit asking. My bad, man. My bad. Kerr said, was I practice today? I wasn't at practice. I don't frequent practice that much. I will be at the joint practices versus Baltimore next week. Both of them. I will be there. So stay tuned. I got some special content and collaborations, of course, when I show up there. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. But we're going to talk about it. I know you're going to talk about Tyrese said, I know the Saints mad at us. I know they wish they had Terrence Marshall now. Yeah, exactly. Because they're looking a little thin at the wide receiver group. Looking a little thin. Woo, that burn. I'm over here drinking Sprite, y'all. That thing. I don't drink sodas all the time. But I do like that little burn behind your eyes that you get when you drink the soda real fast. You know what I'm saying? When you drink the soda real fast, you get that burn behind your eyes. What is that? What is that? Why does it hurt so good? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But man, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. D Cash in this thing. What up, though? He said, you need me to help me out. What is the picture behind me? This picture is a couple. It is a black couple. It is black. It symbolizes black love. It's a dude with a crown on his head and a lovely lady with the crown on her head. I bought it off of Amazon, actually, for pretty cheap. Yeah. It's an eye catcher, obviously. But I got you, bro. It's some dope. I like the black art. You know what I'm saying? I rock with the black art. Said I seen Jameis working out. It looked good. Jameis is a try hard, man. He's a try hard. He has the most unorthodox workouts ever. This Sprite already got me burping. The most unorthodox workouts ever. Panther Chris, what up, man? What's going on with you? But all right, man. This depth chart. The depth chart. They dropped the bomb on us, man. They dropped the bomb on us. Like out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, they dropped the bomb on us. So I got the depth chart. I'm gonna pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up. Let me see. There we go. Panthers.com. Oh, you got jokes, homie. You got jokes. I got a jersey of myself though, somewhere. I'll put it up one day when I get my name on the back of it. My college football jersey that I used to wear. But yeah, let's go. Let's look at this depth chart. This ain't it. That's Phil Snow and Jeremy Chin. All right, man. Here we go. What we got here, man? What we got? So let's start on offense. What are my observations? Okay, DJ Moore, they expected. Terrace Marshall, number 2. Okay, all right, cool. That means he'll probably be the third wide receiver off the bench. Obviously, because you see Robbie and David Moore, we know they've been putting a lot on Terrace Marshall. Matt Rule said it himself. He wants to force feed Terrace Marshall. He said it himself. You know what I'm saying? So I expect him to have a big year. I think you guys in the comments can agree. Y'all are saying he's a sleeper pick in fantasy football. He's a sleeper pick. Because I think he brings something that the rest of our wide receivers do not bring. That's size. That's hops. That's a big body with length. No homo. Pause, whatever you want to say. But this dude brings a different element to our receiving core. Very talented. Don't mind Siri. She just be listening. Yeah. So he brings a different skill set. He brings a very different skill set. That's something that will really help us in the red zone, that additional size. Okay? But a lot of you in the comments, y'all are like, okay, let's go down to the other receivers. Let's check them out. Robbie, David, Keith Kirkwood. Keith Kirkwood's been injured. Obviously, he's been injured with concussion protocol because of the hit, on JT eBay. But Omar Bayless, he's been like, listen, I haven't been to every practice, but I do keep up with some trusted reporters and beat writers, and the clips and everything I've seen, as Omar Bayless has been doing a pretty good job. So for Omar Bayless to be behind Kirkwood and behind Shy, okay, I like Shy. You know what I'm saying? If you follow me on Twitter, please follow me on Twitter at @DunkOnTheMan. You know the nickname I give to Shy. You know the nickname I give to Shy. Short area Shy. Not just because he's a Gamecock and I have a personal affinity for my Gamecocks, of course. We got a roster full of them guys. Not just because of that. Not just because he's from South Carolina at that, the upstate. No, not from upstate. Yeah, no, he's from Union County. Regardless, I like Shy. But Omar behind Keith Kirkwood, that's what I tell you. I think, and that's what we talked about it before, when Keith Kirkwood got hit, Matt Rule and those favorites. I'm not saying that's the reason. Like I said, I haven't seen enough. But from all I've seen, Omar Bayless, this is the guy that we've been wanting to come on for a while. He's a fan favorite. People are very curious to see what he can do. I'm curious to see what he's going to do in the preseason anyway, just to get an extended look at him, period. And maybe he'll earn the spot because Kirkwood is down right now. Kirkwood is down right now. Obviously, he's got the background with Matt Rule going back to college, experiencing that Saints system. I don't know if him and Joe Brady's time crossed over down there, but it's a head scratcher. It is a head scratcher. KJ Longway, what up, though? Abdul G, what up, though? Pat the Eric said we win in week 1. I can get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I like that. I like that question because I've been talking a lot of trash about the Jets on Twitter. Y'all gotta follow me on Twitter. I'm a pretty decent follow, if I do say so myself. And I follow back almost immediately, depending on what's going on. At @DunkOnTheMan. Like I said, I follow back almost instantly. I just rubbed some seasoning in my eye. I was cooking chicken. My wife was. But, receiver. Okay, whatever. But, we had a question last week asking about what receiver would be the odd man out. I said Brandon Zylstra may be in trouble, but he looks like he's the 4th wide receiver on this list. CJ Saunders has been doing numbers, and Matt Rule has been bragging on him. You see he's there. Micah Simon there. But the other thing about it, look here, guys. Trenton Cannon. They've been playing him at receiver. They said they were. They got him on a depth chart at wide receiver. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So right now we're just doing a high level. If you're just now joining in, we're doing a high level examination. High level examination of the depth chart. It just got dropped today. They dropped the bomb on us. They just dropped the bomb on us today, man. They dropped the bomb on us. But let's get to this offensive line. Cameron Irving, left tackle. A lot of people thought Trent Scott may be the guy. Maybe they'll battle it out. We'll see what happens. Cameron Irving is injured right now. He got upgraded to a green jersey today for practice. So maybe they were just putting him on ice until we get to the Colts joint practices. We'll see. We shall see. But him and Trent Scott, they've been trying different combinations. Today, Taylor Moton took a lot of the left tackle snaps. I think they're trying to get Taylor as many reps as possible when the stakes are low. Today, the stakes were low. Weren't doing much. Weren't doing a ton. Wasn't a ton of contact. Wasn't a ton of competition like that. They were just emphasizing different situations. I think they wanted to give him as little low-risk reps as possible. just to get the footwork and the awkwardness down of going from right tackle to left tackle. They're going to try to make Taylor Moton the left tackle a thing. They're trying to make it a thing. I'm telling you. But look who's third string left tackle. Look who's third string left tackle. Greg Little. Shaking my head, guys. I can't do nothing but shake my head. I can't do nothing but shake my head. How y'all feel about Greg Little, man? How y'all feeling about Greg Little? It's such a letdown, bro. I'm not going to lie. They gassed him up. He was a Marty Hurney second-round pick. This is the same draft that he traded up for Will Grier in the third round and said he thought was as good as Kyler Murray, something like that. That's neither here nor there. We'll talk about Will Grier in a second. They said that they had a first-round grade on Greg Little. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. But it looks like it's over with for Greg. It looks like it's over with. It's unfortunate. Because this is a guy that was highly rated going into his final year of college. They were looked at as one of the best tackles coming out. Until the season was played, his draft stock went down. Workouts weren't that great. Marty Hurney believed in this man. Picked him up. It's looking like it's a bust. It's looking like he may not make the roster this year. It's looking like he may not make the roster, man. He's third string tackle. At that, he can't play any other position. Look at it. Everybody else can play other positions. Cameron Irvin can play. I think he can play all 5 positions. I think Cameron Irvin has had experience at center. Trent Scott can play right tackle or left tackle. He can swing. Taylor Moton, they try to make him swing, but he's definitely going to be right tackle. Brady Christensen, they're playing him all over the place. They think he can play guard. Every other tackle can play multiple positions except him. He may be the odd man out because Dennis Daly can play a little tackle if he has to. Dennis Daly can play 4 positions on the line. Greg Little he's going to have to kill it in these joint practices in preseason. He is going to have to kill it. He's going to have to kill it, man. He's going to have to kill it, but it is what it is. David Collins said you can't play O-line and have Little in your last name. Dang. Hate to see it. Curtis Harris said, Greg gone. I said, who doing the eulogy? Because Lucas said he thought Little was going to be special. Not. Not going to lie. Yeah, we did. Brian Sauer, what up, though? Says it's good that we got depth and a good rotation. They're going to need breathers. True. Said Matt Rule loves PJ so much he can't even put him on third string. Y'all wild, man. Y'all wild. Let's get back to this depth chart. Left guard. Pat Elfing. We'll see. They brought him in. He's a free agent. I think they're going to try to make him work because they brought him in. They like to justify. You know what I'm saying? These guys have egos. They want to play the best player, but they want to justify some of these moves they made if they made the move themselves. Greg Little was not a Matt Rule move. So they feel no obligation to make him work. Marty Hurney and them, years past, they felt an obligation to try to make him work because they spent a second-round pick on him. Matt Rule don't know. Matt Rule ain't got no skin in the game there. He ain't no friend of his. But a guy like Pat Elfing and Cam Irvin that they brought in free agency, they're going to always have to try to make them work. Granted, their contracts weren't expensive. They're pretty cheap. For starter offensive linemen, they're pretty cheap. Will you get starting quality offensive lineman play? That's neither here nor there. We don't know. We don't know until you put it on there. But the stuff we've seen in their past stops, it ain't looking too good. Cameron Irvin, his chief state was not that great. Pat Elfing, Minnesota's, they're kind of hard pressed for offensive linemen. So if you get let go by them, it's saying something. That's not even really football analysis. That's just deduction, the process of elimination. You know what I'm saying? But I like Dennis Daly, obviously. You know what I'm saying? He's versatile. He's a Gamecock. He's versatile. I made it my last video I posted. I told you the clips about how Matt Rule feels about Dennis Daly. So he's a powerful guard, whatever that means. Strong, I guess. But he could play 4 positions. The more positions you play, you can save roster spots. Because you can play 4 positions, that doesn't leave a ton of room for a guy like Greg Little. They can only play 1. Will they try to play Greg Little at guard? I don't know. Does he have the footwork and the mean streak to be able to do that? I don't know. We'll see. But Dennis Daly, can he battle for a starting position? I wouldn't mind seeing Dennis Daly start. I wouldn't mind it. Not at guard. But I think they like his versatility, so he may end up being the 6th man off the bench. That may just be where Dennis Daly's spot is on this roster, which is fine because offensive linemen are bound to get hurt. They get rolled up on. Things happen. Knock on wood, but things happen. So being able to have a guy that you can plug and play almost anywhere except center makes the job a lot easier for the coaching staff. Center, Matt Paradise. Of course, we know what's going on there. We know what time it is. Right guard, John Miller, Deontay Brown. Somebody said it. They're glad to see Deontay Brown's getting some work and getting some love from the coaches. I think we could eventually take the starting position from John Miller, depending on how Miller's health is. Miller and Moten work pretty well together. But Deontay Brown is a big, powerful man, like he like to call Dennis Daly. But I would love to see that combination. Of course, Taylor Moten and our draft pick, Brady Christensen, back at right tackle. We expected him to play right tackle. Some people thought he was going to play left tackle. Matt Rule thought differently. Matt Rule thought differently. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. The interesting thing that I talked about this though. Let's get to my takes. Let's get to my takes. Because I put this stuff on Twitter. And Jay Hudge is about to spoil my he about to steal my thunder. I was switching. I ain't no soda no more. I'm switching to the IPA. It's about to get interesting in here. I switch it to the IPA. It's about to get interesting. Let's get spicy in this thing. Will Brown, what up, though? What's going on, bro? Let's get spicy in this thing. I just got this gaming chair. It's like kind of weird, man. You know, it's kind of weird. But you saw what it did here. Left tight end, right tight end. Left tight end, right tight end. Left tight end, right tight end. I see we have no fullback. I understand that. Why not have a third wide receiver? I mean, and I thought this. Pat Coltrane said this too. Like, are they not trying to hurt people's feelings? Is that why they're doing this depth chart like this? They've been trying to gas up Ian, even though we've clearly seen Dan Arnold has been outplaying him and out-practicing him. He just brings a different element that Ian doesn't have. The size, the speed, the catch radius. He just brings a different element that Ian doesn't have. Matt Rule's been saying Ian Thomas has been having a good camp. I can't do nothing but take his word for it. I've only been to one practice. Ian didn't do much there for me. Curtis Harris said Dan Arnold is real. He gets behind the defense. He can move. He's 6'5", almost 6'6", can move. Bruh can move. The control said the NFL taunting rule, they live to disrespect people. We're going to get to that. Jet 2 times said he feels like every tight end has outplayed Ian at this point. I can't disagree. I don't want to disrespect the man, but I can't disagree. I had hope for Ian coming out. I like Ian. Apparently he stepped his game up and working on his game. But a right tight end and a left tight end? So what happens if we go in motion? These guys aren't going to always line up on the left and always going to line up on the right. We run a 2 tight end set. I get it. But we're not the New England Patriots. We don't have Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. We're not the New England Patriots. We have better wide receivers than we do tight ends. Why would you put 2 tight ends on the depth chart? Are you just trying not to hurt somebody's feelings, Matt Rule, because Ian Thomas has actually been having a pretty good camp? Is it a pretty good camp good enough to take Terrace Marshall off the field, to put 2 wide receivers only? So you got 5 linemen, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and 1 running back. I'd rather have Dan Arnold, Terrace Marshall, DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson I'd rather have Terrace Marshall on the field than Ian Thomas. Let's just put it. That's what it comes down to. Granted, we know we run a lot of 3 and 4 wide receiver sets. This is Joe Brady. I think a lot more single back will be in the fold. What we do with the fullback position, I don't know. They do have Rod Smith. Not Rodney Smith. Rod Smith. That guy right here on the end of the depth chart. He's a glorified fullback. But at the same time, what is the purpose of having 2 tight ends? What is the purpose? Mr. Luke Cage said, "I have arrived. Please be seated." The pastor already preaching. You ain't got to tell everybody to be seated. The pastor already preaching. But I told you how Matt Rule is, man. He's weird, man. He's all about that. He's all about doing stuff his own way. Nepotism is a big part of his game. If he's gonna try to play these mental games to keep guys' spirits up, try to baby these guys. This is a business, man. This ain't college. You ain't gotta. If Ian Thomas ain't it, he ain't it. Ian will understand. Now Ian did lack there was the lack of production last year. It wasn't totally on him. There's clips of Teddy Bridgewater completely overlooking Ian Thomas. There's footage of him not even trying to throw to Ian Thomas. You know, I hate to put everything on Teddy, but there's footage of Ian Thomas being open and Teddy not pulling the trigger and taking a shot. So maybe Ian deserves some opportunity. I'm gonna see what he does in preseason. David Collins said, "Now say hey to the person to your left and right. Talk to your neighbor. Say, neighbor." Ian Thomas is second string, man. He's not it. Tell your neighbor that Ian Thomas ain't it, man. He ain't it. Dan Arnold is here, bro. It instantly makes our red zone offense better. Instantly. You see the effects of him. You guys make sure you get this video a thumbs up. We are going over the Panthers depth chart. And that's a good question by Matt Knows Nothing. So does the right and left tight end mean our O-line is horrible? They're so bad that we have to put starting tight ends on the field and say which direction they're going to play? We're going to say, Cam Irvin, your designated helper is who? Dan Arnold. Taylor Moton, your designated helper is Ian Thomas. Is that how bad we are? That we need 7 glorified offensive linemen on the field? I don't think it's that bad. Not yet. If that was the case, we just put a pass block. We should call him pass blocking tight end, receiving tight end. But look at this. This is what I'm telling you. They're trying not to hurt feelings. PJ Walker and Will Greer number 2. Guys. You gotta hurt some. Can't be afraid to hurt somebody's feelings. If Will Greer's not it, he's not it. If PJ's not it, he's not it. Like, come on, man. Just bench somebody. There's a pecking order. They will be okay. They grown men. They on salary. It may motivate them to be better. But playing these mental gymnastics putting both of these guys side by side in slot number 2, that's intentional. That's intentional. I don't understand. PJ Walker and Will Greer, these mental gymnastics, I don't understand. If PJ's going to be number 2, give him the number 2. He was number 2 last year. Will Greer chilled on the practice squad. I'm sure if you put him on practice squad again this year, he won't be in any danger. I'm positive. I'm positive. But anyway, let's look at his running back. Reggie Bonifant. I told y'all. I like Chuba. I was gassing Chuba up too. But I told y'all Reggie Bonifant, don't forget about him. Reggie Bonifant was effective. He's a no, and I said it on Cody and this show on the Friday free for all. I said it. I said Reggie Bonifant is a no nonsense runner. He hasn't been playing running back that long. He played quarterback most of his college career. But when he's gotten in the game, he's been effective. He doesn't have a ton of moves. He doesn't do a lot of things great. But he's a no-nonsense guy that's going to hit the hole, do what he's supposed to do, run to daylight. And look, he's a number 2 running back right now. He's a number 2 running back right now. Jay Tuton said maybe it's because they don't know who the number 2 quarterback is. That's fine. But there's a lot of positions, I think, in my opinion, that they don't know who the number 2 guy is. I don't think that offensive line group is set in stone. I think Dennis Daly or Deontay Brown could easily take somebody's starting spot, but they still have them as the second string guys. You know what I'm saying? They could easily take somebody's spot, but they still have them as a number 2. Their offensive line is fluid. Everybody except Matt Paradise and Taylor Moton, anybody can get it. Anybody can get their job taken. Anybody. Anybody can get their job taken. You know what I'm saying? Bonifant, he went to Louisville. He got his job taken by Lamar Jackson. But he went to Louisville. So last year they was randomly getting activated, so maybe it's a week-to-week thing. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. But majority of the time, it was Will Greer. That was the one that didn't make the active roster. That was holding the clipboard. We'll see what happens. He said PJ and Will QB fusion is Super Saiyan Pogita. Is that what they're doing? They put their names side by side for the fusion. This man, Mr. Luke Cage, been all over the Dragon Ball Z references all day. I've been watching you on Twitter today. You've been all over these Dragon Ball Z references all day. Dang. My wife cooking on the air fryer. She's cooking wings. This thing smell good. Reverend Rule. Yeah, Reggie against the Jacks balled out. The Jazz, he balled out. Chase Dixon said, we don't have a winning season this year. It's a wrap. That seat going to be warm. I'll tell you that right now. That seat going to be warm. That's what my grandma used to say. My country grandma said, warm. But before we get into defense, I just want to get some thoughts like, bro, why do they have a right and left tight end? That's my biggest takeaway, too, for that. Why? We know we're going to run 3 wide receiver sets and Terrace Marshall will be on the field. Dan Arnold's clearly been an upgrade for our red zone. Like, this PJ and Will Greer thing, I know PJ's your friend and your homie. Y'all go back to Temple days. Cool. He was the backup guy last year. Cool. He actually played and started the game. Cool. But why you gotta play these mental gymnastics? Why? Why would the mental gymnastics? I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. And then Chuba Hubbard, Number 3 running back. We'll see what happens in the joint practices and stuff like that. But Chuba, interesting. You guys get a video thumbs up if you have not. Got 55 people tuning in, 27 likes. That means half of y'all. I did that math in my head. Over half of y'all ain't like the video. Just get the video thumbs up. It don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing. If they did cost something, I wouldn't be rich anyway. It's just a like. I appreciate it, though. It really helps get the word out, though. Once you see people liking it, especially when we're going live, it'll start branching this out to more people. More people start jumping in. We get to talk more trash. See if it said Justin Fields looking like Russell Wilson in practice. You're going to lose sleep. So they just threw something together for the Colts game. Yeah, I think it's a rule. I think there's a rule that they actually have to get a depth chart out there. 1, for joint practices, it helps them to game plan a little bit, the opponents. And 2, it's technically a game week. It's technically a game week. It's technically a game week. With Browns, I feel like a mathematician. I am. On the low. No, I work in accounting and tax by day. It's my day job. I do YouTube by night. I would love if YouTube was my day job. I have more time to kick it with y'all. And I'd be stuck working for the man. Maybe one day. Once UB Sports Talk goes global, give me a sponsor. Sprite need to sponsor me. That's what happened. We need to get Sprite. Y'all, if y'all know somebody at Sprite, tell them to sponsor me. This is the last free promo I'm giving Sprite. Cody checking in, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out his show. After I get done with my stream, y'all go kick it on Cody's channel. You know, they go live every night. That's why I started going live at 7:30 when it's still light outside. So y'all ain't got to worry about choosing between us. Y'all can go watch Cody's. Y'all can watch Cody's show. Cody said, Sam Darnold looking kind of nice. You see, Cody believes in Sam because he believes in Joe Brady. Now, Joe Brady, if Sam Darnold turns into what he's been looking like and this continues to progress, Joe Brady's out of there. He's out of there. He is out of there. He's out of there. He's out of there. So we'll see. I'm hoping for the best with Sam. I'm hoping for the best. So we're gonna start calling Matt Profit Rev Rule. Nah, he ain't getting that from me. Yeah, I saw that video on Instagram, man. They said, like they were saying, he looking like Russell Wilson in practice. I think, like I said, I think it's more pressure on Sam Darnold for the coaching staff than it is for JC. I think even if JC turns into Jalen Ramsey, if Justin Fields becomes an all-pro quarterback or a Pro Bowl quarterback, the weight of a good quarterback outweighs the weight of a shutdown corner in the NFL grand scheme. There's a lot. Shutdown corners come a dime a dozen compared to franchise quarterbacks. That's just the way it is, guys. So I don't even think the pressure is on JC. You know what I'm saying? If he's a bust, which I don't think he'll be, it will look bad. But I think, like I said, the decision really came down to them picking Sam Darnold over Justin Fields, not J.C. Horn over Justin Fields. They felt good enough about Sam Darnold to pass on him to get Justin Fields. Season 3 of the Titans returns Thursday. I started watching one episode. It was pretty weird, man. When did Robin become a murderer? Robin is a murderer. I thought, Batman and Robin, I thought they didn't kill people. Robin was brutalized. This dude, Robin, is a savage. When did Robin become a murderer? When did Robin become a murderer? I don't understand. I was so dumbfounded. Robin was thrashing people. Anyone can look good in practice, but we'll see in the preseason. Yes, sir. When the people that's in a different color jersey that really want to hit you. How I feel about the defense. Feel good about it, man. We're going to talk about this depth chart in about 1 minute. I'm just going to get through these comments. He said, Tag said, that's why I was about to want to snitch on the broccoli bandit. Yeah, y'all was pushing me to the edge, man. Y'all was pushing me to the edge about that broccoli. See, we were there when you started, big dog. Yes, sir. David Collins, man. Y'all really done seen me grow from a wee lad. Y'all stuck with me through thick and thin. Y'all know I took that long break during COVID. During lockdowns, I didn't even drop a video from like January to August, yo. And I appreciate y'all catching back up. I'm just trying to figure out where, I don't know. I was in a weird spot, man, during COVID on lockdown. I didn't look good either. I didn't want to see what I looked like a caveman. I mean, my beard barely connect, so it looked like taco meat on my face. You know what I'm saying? My hairline was everywhere. You know, it wasn't a good look. I refused to try to shave myself because I wasn't going anywhere. I was going to the grocery store and I was working out at the house and working from home. Literally everything, the same thing every day. See, I didn't want to see, but yeah, it's been a long journey, man. Long journey. Just crossed over 4,000 subscribers. Journey to 5,000. 5,000 is gonna be big. And I've been telling y'all about this merchandise, and I've been BSing. I ain't gonna lie. I've been slack. I ain't gonna lie to y'all no more. The merchandise, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do it, if I want to let somebody else do it. You know, me, I'm the type of person that I like to do everything myself, which is why I'm the only person that runs this channel. For now. So I may do the merchandise myself, man. We'll see. But if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We're journeying to 5,000. Keeping this thing going. Some of y'all y'all been rocking with me for a minute. So when I think about Michael Thomas asking to be traded, ooh, we'll talk about that in a second. Be deep in this thing. What up, though? What's going on, Go? Say believe in Joe Brady, but at the same time, the same QB coach that's working with Sam was working with Deshaun. True. Said Joe Brady isn't making the throw. Sam is. A salute. Check out C3 Panthers podcast at 9 o'clock. Yes, sir. Like I said, Cody doesn't go at. That's why I go at 7:30 now. I used to go at like 8 to 8:30 on Wednesdays. But I want everybody to get different perspectives from all those Panthers creators. We put in a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. So I want to see everybody get different perspectives. You know, Cody, I be on every other Friday free-for-all. It seems like something comes up on Fridays. My wife don't like me having on every Friday booked up, so I try to alternate my Fridays. I'm going to try to get on there this Friday, especially with it being before preseason in the depth chart. Can't wait for the free-for-all on Fridays. See, I'm not sold on Donald. He said he's trying to. Yeah, Duke, I can't blame you. It's still early. So right, Jessica be a bust, but he coming out of Carolina Spurs up. Yes, sir. So it's just gonna take a while we can get a franchise quarterback. Yeah. Bro, you just spoiled it. So you gotta watch all the episodes just like, bro, you just spoiled it. You just spoiled it. Robert, come on, man. So where can we grab some merch? Merch coming. You know, I'll be playing. I keep saying that. He said he liked Jermaine Carter. I think he really gonna go get it, man. He said going to humble this coaching staff. They better not. All right, real quick. Let's go through this defensive depth chart. Brian Burns, of course. Marquise Haynes. Look at that. Christian Miller. A lot of y'all have been asking about Christian Miller. Third string. We'll see what happens in the preseason, but I think they like Marquise Haynes because of that speed. Very similar skill set. Davion Nixon, look at that. Back up. They like Davion. I like Davion. Quick. He can get penetration at that 3 technique. He brings a little bit different element inside than some of the other guys we have. We have a lot of beef on the inside between Derrick Brown and Daquan, but Davion is a quicker interior D lineman. But look at this. Morgan Fox is starting D lineman over Yetur Gross-Matos. Yetur, when he was healthy and on the field, he was a starter for some games. I told y'all a while ago. Some of y'all are new subscribers, obviously, but I told y'all a while ago, Yetur is going to have to step his game up. They're putting the pressure on these young guys. A lot of y'all said he was JPP light or diet JPP. He going to have to show that thing because Morgan Fox not playing with him, man. Look at this, though. Jermaine Carter is starting inside linebacker. There you go, Luke Cage. There you go. Jermaine Carter starting inside. Shaq Thomas, outside linebacker. Hassan Reddick, right outside linebacker. So that looks like we got a 4-3 on there, but like Hassan is like a rush outside linebacker. So are we going to have a outside linebacker walk down to the line of scrimmage, a 4-3 under for all my formation heads that play Madden and see that stuff? Is it going to be a 4-3 under with basically a 5-man front, 2 linebackers? Or is it just we're going to run such multiple defenses, just want to put guys there? But I think it's very interesting because Denzel Perryman, he's been hurt, obviously. But from what we're hearing, Jermaine Carter's been balling, getting turnovers, getting interceptions. We already know he's a hard hitter. His natural position is inside anyway. I told y'all about that in my linebacker concern videos. So there's different ways they can play to compensate for having a shortage of linebackers. If you're only putting 2 true linebackers on the field like this, you'll be okay. You will be okay. Because when we go nickel, these 2 aren't changing. When we go nickel, Daquan Jones will come out. Morgan Fox will go inside. Hassan Reddick will walk down to the end. And we getting it popping. We're bringing in the extra DB. Either it may be Troy. I thought it was going to be Troy Pride. AJ Boye when he's healthy. But who knows? Will it be Keith Taylor coming in at nickel? Will it be Rashawn Melvin? STO? Keith Taylor? Who knows? But let's come down here to left's cornerback because Troy Pride. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, Troy. Number 4. Number 4. That's tough. That's tough. That is tough. Troy Pride, man. I knew it was going to be some competition just because the amount of cornerbacks they drafted for Troy Pride here this year. But 4? It says a lot. That says a lot. We'll see what the preseason brings in the game action when all eyes are going to be on them. But, man, Troy Pride. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do like Keith Taylor, like the size. Obviously, Dante and JC. AJ Boye is going to be that nickel whenever his suspension is up and he's healthy. Jeremy Chin at free safety. A lot of people are kind of thrown off by this. I don't think this is as big a deal as people are making it seem like. But Jeremy Chin at free. And Justin Bird says strong. I think those 2 positions are going to be interchangeable at times. I don't think it really matters because of the type of defenses we do and type of skill set that Jeremy Chin has. Jeremy Chin can walk down into the box and make plays. He will come down and thump. But he also has ball skills and he has some range that he showed in college. He's been making plays in camp. It seems like he has a pick every other practice. Sam Darnold's been throwing to him a lot. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been trying to throw to him. Jeremy Chin has been stepping in the way. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Luke Cage said Troy Pride to the Canadian League. Yikes. Said Sean Chandler has been balling. Yeah, he has been, man. He said he's been in that playbook. They interviewed him today. He said he's been in the playbook, just studying, being in the right place at the right time. See, we can switch to 4-3, push Carter to the outside, put Denzel in the middle. That's a possibility. I think Carter's more comfortable inside, and I don't know, man. Denzel, he got to stay healthy, bro. Way bags in this thing, though. What up, though, bro? Trill 1, what up, though? See, Keith Taylor should be safety. I think it'll be somewhere in between, man. Cody said Greg Little's an embarrassment. Yeah. Corey Blunt said, I'll be buying shirts on this name alone. So the Panther fan. My man. He said he gonna blame us when the season end up trash. Hey, I ain't taking that. said Stanley over Troy. Yeah, man. That's interesting. Stanley Thomas Oliver over Troy. That's different. And Troy's the one that got most of the PT last year. Like I said, we're going to have to see how the preseason shakes out. Because that's what it's really going to have to come down to. How are these guys going to compete? Because the separation at the cornerback position, I don't think is that big at the back of it. So we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. But let's talk about let's talk about let's talk about what's it called? Let's talk about these Saints, man. Let's talk about these Saints. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, it's that time of the show. The New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints. If you have guys have not been paying attention, which I don't blame you, because they are rivals, they're annoying. The New Orleans Saints are in turmoil. Let me list it out for you. Drew Brees has retired. Michael Thomas is injured. We'll talk about the rest of that later. Marshawn Lattimore has possibly a pending suspension. We don't know if it's going to come now or when it'll come. One of the starting defensive linemen, David Onyemata, he has a suspension. I don't know if it was for PED, but I know he tried to mail some weed or something like that from Canada. I don't know. One of the starting quarterbacks, Patrick Robinson, just retired. So that's Marshawn Lattimore and Patrick Robinson, two potential starting cornerbacks that are in the win. Two of them potentially in the win. Jameis Winston is probably going to be their starting quarterback. I mean, what are we gonna do? We got these guys week 2. We're facing them week 2, guys. All that stuff they've been talking, all that bad New Orleans voodoo that they be doing down there, that they sacrifice, blood magic, black magic, whatever you want to call it, that they did to put all their chips in the middle of the table last year. It's coming back to bite them. It's coming back to bite them. They are in shambles right now, dog. Literally every day. Their kicker, I forgot about their kicker, Will Lutz, their Pro Bowl kicker. He's even hurt. They had to sign a kicker this week. Like, even from top to bottom, their kicker. They down bad. They in shambles. They made blood sacrifices to try to get a shot at the NFL and the Super Bowl these past few years. They cashed it in. They went for broke, and now it's time to pay the piper. Andy Clark, she the resident Saints fan, she said they're going to be good. That's because you believe and you ain't seen it yet. They said y'all might have to pull out them paper bags again I used to have back in the day. They said y'all might have to pull out them paper bags. But the Saints are down bad. The Saints are down bad, guys. Like, week 2, if we don't beat these dudes, something's wrong. Something's wrong. But let's talk about this Michael Thomas situation. There's been a lot of subtweeting and stuff going on. A lot of subtweeting. Michael Thomas, he posted this after some report came out that Michael Thomas ignored their calls for 2 or 3 months. He said they tried to damage your reputation. You saved theirs by not telling your side of the story. I mean, can you even call that a subtweet? There's nothing subtle about that. Mr. Can't Guard Mike, he's trying to tell us something. And the rumor has it is that because when he got hurt, remember they were playing the Bucks, and they went for 2 for no reason. Sean Payton has the ego the size of Texas. Sean Payton has the ego the size of Texas. I told y'all that's the rereason why he started Taysom Hill over Jameis last year. He needed his ego to prove that, yeah, when he said that stuff about Taysom being the next Steve Young, that he had to make it seem like he was right. He has the ego the size of Texas. It's what makes him good at times because he gambles and stuff. But it will come back and bite you. So him going for 2 versus the Bucks, trying to blow them out or whatever, show them up. Michael Thomas got his leg rolled up on. It came up to bite them. But they're saying that Michael Thomas, he was forced, the team doctors told him that didn't need surgery. That he was forced to play through injury. And that when he got a second opinion said he needed surgery. He kept it on the hush-hush. He played through it. He just got $20 million. He held out for that. He didn't want to come out. They had already been dragging Michael Thomas's name through the mud. Y'all remember they were talking about, oh, Michael Thomas, reports that come out that they may trade him. Ever since he's gotten that $20 million, he's just been acting different. He hasn't been producing. He's been acting different, acting like a diva. He got into a fight with C.J. Gardner-Johnson in practice and punched the guy. I don't even like Michael Thomas. But it just smelled too fishy. It smelled too fishy. They were dragging this man's name through the mud. They paid him $20 million. Why isn't he producing? It's just like football. That's why guys don't get paid. As soon as they get paid, they don't produce anymore. You ran the man into the dirt. And now the truth coming out, you look bad. You look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look bad. Because now it seems Brees a ring. Y'all wanted Drew Brees to go out on a high note so bad. Y'all tried to force the issue with Michael Thomas. Knowing he was going to be there long term. And Drew Brees wanted out of there. Now Jay Hudge, don't be posting fake news, man. Don't post fake news. Because Ian Rappaport retweeted something that said that he's not requesting a trade. It's not official that he requested a trade. So what's the truth? What's the truth? Regardless, the Saints are in shambles, and I'm laughing. Hopefully we can laugh to the bank, wink 2. Well, not to the bank. Where's that game at? That game in New Orleans? Hopefully we can laugh to the bank. Week 2. Yep. We at the bank, laughing to the bank. Week 2 when we beat these dudes. But Michael Thomas, man, like, I don't even like the dude. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to lie. But it's Sean Peyton, bro. He has one of the most punchable faces in the NFL. And like I said, his ego is what I think will ruin this. Like I said, the ego is what got him hurt. Going for 2, forcing the issue. Michael Thomas shouldn't have been getting passes like that. Remember when we played them a couple years ago when Michael Thomas broke the record on us? They played him. They knew they had the first round bye. They played him into the third quarter, trying to get Teddy Bridgewater to force him the ball to get these numbers and break these records. That type of silly stuff will catch up with you. I get it, you want to reward the guy, but it was almost ridiculous. Like I said, Sean Payton's ego is the size of Texas. And it's coming back to bite them. It's coming back to bite them. You know what I'm saying? It's coming back to bite them. I blame Sean Payton. That's what I'm blaming. I can't blame Mike if they want him to play through that and told him not to get surgery. Nah, I've been saying that about Sean Payton for years. I've been saying like since day one on the channel. I've been saying that about. I don't like Sean Payton. I don't. I've been on his top for years. I do not like Sean Payton. It's that ego, man. It's that ego. But oh, happy day. That's what I say. The Saints are in shambles. We got to handle business. Somebody said that we can't take no division games lightly. We can't take any division games lightly. They brought the broom out on us that one year. They disrespected us in our own locker room. They had a broom when they swept us. They had a broom, y'all. We got to get some get back. That's what I call it, get back. We got to get some get back. Hey, I'm going to talk about Mike. I'm going to talk about him. We got to get some get back. But we got to win them division games. We said no Michael Thomas or Julio. It's going to be a breeze. Now, it does help for real, for real. It does help for real, for real. He said we should be 4-2 or 5-1 division this year. No reason why we can't sweep the Saints. No reason. No reason. Falcons, we should be able to sweep them too. To be real. To be real. Let's talk about this Taunting rule, man. Let's talk about it. Some of y'all been in the comments mentioning like why the NFL gotta be the not for long league, the no fun league, whatever you want to call it. They finally gave the players back touchdown celebrations for year before last. They got a little bit more lax on those to bring more fun. So like I said, they took the defense this year in fantasy. They're definitely gonna get some sacks. They're definitely a sleeper pick. Good pickup. Good pickup. But let's talk about the taunting rule. Let's talk about the taunting rule. Because, like, dude, this, and the thing about it is the NFL, I get it, there's a line. And some of the stuff they showed in the video was a little excessive. And I had the video. Y'all want to see it? Here you go. I have the video. Can't flex in his face. Like, come on, man. Can't flex in his face. I get it. Can't flex in his face. That was a little bad. I mean, that was all right. You can't go out your way. It got to be subtle. They had to use some obvious examples, but I think they're going to be a lot stricter than this. Now, this one, I don't know what Jarvis was thinking. You can't spike the ball. He caught a drag route, bro. He deserved to be flagged for that because that wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it. Like I said, that wasn't worth it. That wasn't worth it. I mean, you gotta let him get away with something, in my opinion. You gotta let him get away with something. But it just, he said, I hope Jermaine Carter got the memo for the new taunting rules. He got the memo last year for the old taunting rules. You know what I'm saying? So he shouldn't have anything new coming up on his part. Shouldn't be anything new. So that's taunting 100%, but the rest are gonna exaggerate. Yeah, you're right. The rule is that they don't want anything excessive. So we'll see. Now Tyreek Hill, when he throws the peace sign up in somebody's face when he's running, are they gonna call that? That's the question. Are they gonna call that? Are they gonna call the peace sign? Are they gonna call with Cam Newton? There's a little first down point. Are they gonna call that? Remember how Smitty used to spin the ball after a play? Or would they call something like that? They said they was gonna call it on the spike on Landry. Would they call a spin that Smitty used to do? Would they call that? You know what I'm saying? If Deion Sanders is still in the league, putting his hand behind his head. High stepping. What they call that? I just feel like every year they continue to put more and more pressure on the refs. More and more pressure with more and more rules, making it harder and harder for them to do their job. You know, harder you make it for them to do their job, they're going to miss certain calls or make certain calls that may not be in favor or that may not be the right call. Yeah, you have instant replay as a catch-all safe haven, but you putting too much pressure on these old guys. These are old guys. They don't know about some of the stuff that's harmless. They don't know all the latest trends and swag and dances and stuff like that that's going on, that they may think something is offensive, that it may just be something playful. They may not be that bad. So that's what I'm saying. These dudes are out of touch. These refs are out of touch. So, who knows? But yeah, I agree. Y'all are saying like you can't get in somebody's face. I agree that. You got to be subtle. That's what I say. You got to be subtle. Don't make eye contact when you're doing it. Just do it. Just be subtle. Like I said, don't make eye contact. That's the key. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to talk about the Key and Peele skit with the pelvic thrust. It's getting like that for real. But you're putting these old guys in position to make calls and certain stuff that they don't know about. They may try to blow things way out of proportion, and it could jeopardize the turn of the game. And then fans are gonna get mad, and they're gonna question the integrity of the game. Then you just gotta backpedal this stuff because you're gonna take the fun out of it, just like you did with celebrations. But like I said, my keys for taunting: don't make eye contact. You can be subtle. You can be subtle and do certain stuff. Like Tyreek Hill, don't turn around and throw the peace sign up. Maybe just throw it up in the air, straight ahead. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. You know? J.C. Horn, I'm saying the seatbelt, don't make eye contact. You can put the seatbelt on, look at yourself. Do that. If Cam does it, don't get in somebody's face and do it. Get a little bit of area. Get the point. You know what I'm saying? Don't spike the ball like Jarvis Landry. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. Don't do that. It's all about not making eye contact. That's my celebration 101. My celebration 101 class. She had to read that clickbait about Thomas can't be traded on pup. Yep, exactly. Well, as long as he's physically unable to participate, excuse me, Liz, that's a mouthful. So you're going to be heated if they get that seatbelt. United States of Goodell said they need to leave celebrating alone unless you directly in somebody's face where they can punch you for taunting them. It's like inciting a fight. Only time you should get penalized. Facts. So they need to make their minds up celebrating and taunting. They keep flipping back and forth. It's ridiculous. So that's not excessive enough. So that's why I give a chance to call subjective penalties. Brady's going to milk that. Exactly. He said, we saw when Rodgers did the 3 pumps. We saw that. But yeah, man, I've been going on for about an hour and 15. I'm about to get ready to wrap it up, man. You know how we do Tuesdays. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. You know, y'all know it's love. Y'all, man, y'all really keep me humble. And like I said, I put it on Twitter. Y'all follow me on Twitter at @DunkOnDemand. I think somebody just followed me. Let me follow you back real quick. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at @DunkOnDemand. @DunkOnDemand. I'm going to keep saying it. @DunkOnDemand. I follow back. I talk a lot of good stuff every day. Talk a lot of trash. Some funnies in there every so often. Major Panthers talk. Major NFL talk, of course. Y'all, I post when I'm going to go live and stuff. So y'all make sure y'all keep tuning in. Every Tuesday, 7:30-ish. Phone line is going to be opening up next week because we're going to be talking about the preseason game. Preseason game on Sunday. I got, obviously, the Colts joint practice is coming up. I'm going to give some content about that, giving my thoughts about expectations and reaction. Y'all know how we do. I've been rolling with this content lately, bro. Been rolling. I've been rolling. But I appreciate it. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. This is Dunk on Demand show every Tuesday. This is brought to you by Necessary Bluntness Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? Every Wednesday. The phone lines will be open next Tuesday. Sorry. The phone lines will be open next week. We're going to get y'all thoughts as we get ready. I appreciate y'all showing me the love in the comments. Appreciate y'all showing the love. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all hit me up on Twitter. Next week, I will be going to joint practice, so the phone lines will be open. I'm going to get y'all thoughts about what y'all want me to do as far as getting kind of content to shoot and stuff for there. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. I got all kind of creative stuff to plan for y'all for that. John N said he showed up like, yeah, man. Early on, we went over the depth chart, man. You gotta tune in. I appreciate y'all, all y'all tuning in and showing love, man. Like, for real. It means a lot. I told y'all when I passed 4,000 on Twitter, like, it still feels weird that y'all give a damn about what I gotta say. Like, that y'all would tune in and talk and chat with me in the comments and stuff. That means a lot to me. Period. Like, it's means something. Anthony Montgomery, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I'm keeping it going. Y'all keep me going, man. Y'all keep showing up, talking to me. I'll keep showing up, talking to y'all. Cash said, keep pounding. That's all we got to do. Let's get it going with this preseason game, man. Let's get it going. Preseason game Sunday. Will say he's going to see me at the practice. Yes, sir. I'm going to be in the building. Well, not in the building. I'm going to be outside. It's going to be hot. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Some of y'all been rocking with me since way back when. Y'all saw me when I had 100-something subscribers. It's been a long journey for your boy. Y'all know it. Y'all been rocking with me, showing love. Y'all the ones that keep me going. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know me. I get caught in my feelings talking about this channel stuff. So I ain't going to get too deep in it because I appreciate y'all. Y'all know it's all love. It's real surreal. Trap said, play. What up, though? What up, man? You late. I'm messing with you. I appreciate you coming through, dropping a what up, though. You got to watch the replay, bro. We had a fun show. Next Tuesday, 7:30-ish. Phone lines will be open. I need to see you there, Trap Set. I need to see you. Phone lines will be open. I will be at joint practice next week, so I'm going to need to get y'all thoughts about it on the phone. We're going to do mostly phone calls the whole time. I'm going to be chatting up with y'all. I'm not doing no 10-minute conversation like I used to. If we get a lot of traction, I'm going to try to keep it brief. But I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Y'all know it's all love. Y'all know what I do. Necessary Bluntness. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you are not. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.